When most people think of Jamaica, they think of Jamaica in terms of its beautiful beaches, its very lush forests, and its warm and friendly people. And that's a good thing. Prior to 1492, Jamaica was the home of the Arawak Indians, a very gentle people who lived off the land. The men would fish and hunt and smoke all day, while the women would take care of planting and, of course, their household. Then, of course, the Europeans came and devastation followed right after. When the people from Europe came along, they brought two distinct things. One was their attitude towards non-Europeans, and the other was Christianity. And within a few years, the Arawaks were no more. Somewhere between 5.5 million and 15 million Arawaks disappeared. Then in the pursuing years, the country became populated by different types of people. Many were brought here involuntarily as slaves, and others came as indentured servants. Then there were the criminal elements, and then the merchants, and so forth. Now, when you take a look at the people in Jamaica, you see a people that's mixed with all different nationalities, even though the majority still show their obvious lineage to their ancestors of West Africa. The truth is, most Jamaicans simply don't linger on the past. They simply want to enjoy today and enjoy the camaraderie of people from all over the world. It's a Jamaican thing. And it's a good thing, because Jamaican people not only are friendly, they have a beautiful heart, and they welcome you not as a stranger, but as another Jamaican, at least in spirit. And a lot of them, the Europeans that are coming today, are making Jamaica their home. Don't get me wrong, Jamaica is not a country without problems. Yes, we do have problems. One year, as a matter of fact, Jamaican crime rate was almost as devastating as that of Washington, D.C. So there are problems. There are problems of unemployment, and there are growing pains too. It's a small country, and it's in the process of growing. So yes, we do have problems. Earlier you saw the devastation of hurricane. Those are physical problems, but they're also social economic problems. But Jamaicans are working on it. They do so by living today. In spite of the problems of Jamaica, the one thing that cannot be denied is the absolute beauty of the country. And, of course, the warm-heartedness of the people. If you visit Jamaica, you will understand clearly what I'm talking about. One more thing about the crime in Jamaica. I offer you this scenario. The crime is no more devastating than in your own city. There are certain cities that are juxtaposition to your own city where you would never visit at night. Why? Because of the crime problems there. So it is in Jamaica. There are certain areas where you do not belong and you should not go. So all one has to do is exercise common sense. Now let's chat about the food. The best way to understand about the food in Jamaica is not to talk about it, but to try it. It is my wish that the next time you visit, that you will in fact try the ackee and the codfish and the rundown and the mangoes and the bami and pear and all the other great Jamaican food. Okay? Back to Jamaican history. It's in their coins, really. First, we had the Arawak Indians, and then the Spaniards, and then the British came along, and then everybody else. So we have remnants of slavery, and we have, of course, the old homes of Jamaica, the plantation homes, if you will. But there's also a modern Jamaica, and it is my hope that as you look at this video, you will make your comment about Jamaica and its history and its people. And perhaps in time we will get a really good grasp of Jamaica, its history and its people. Today it's a very modern country with modern problems, but I tell you what, they're all working on it, and it's all going to be a great, great country someday.